Hi, so in this video I'll be showing you how to use the mathquill tool on Canvas quizzes. So since this problem is called an essay, like essay form I guess, at the end you'll have like this text box here, and on the far right is this f of x button that says mathquill. So if you click on it you can enter in subscript, superscript, square roots, plus minus. And if you go into relationships, you can also plug in like congruent, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. So I'll show you how to type some of the answers. Number one didn't have any special like symbols that we needed to plug in. So if you wanted, you can just type these in just with your keyboard. So you don't need to use mathquill. For number two, we would want to use mathquill for the squared. Or you can also type this in if you know the alt codes. So to type in your answer, you would click on mathquill and you can start typing. So this answer was g of x equals, and then it was 3x, and I'm going to click the squared button here. Then you want to make sure you click to the right button, otherwise everything will stay up here. So if I tried typing in the rest of it, it would look like an exponent. So I'm going to click the right arrow key so that I'm no longer in the superscripts. Sorry, superscripts. Minus 12x minus 7. So now once you click done, it'll look like this kind of weird thing, but that's just like the form, I guess, or like the code or whatever. So if you want to like check your answer, you can kind of figure it out by reading it, or you can highlight it and click on mathquill again and it'll show you in the correct form of how you would view it. Okay, next one. This one is a fill in the blank question, so you'll just type in your answer and you don't need to use mathquill for this one. This next one, we have radicals in the answer. So again, I'm going to click mathquill here, and oops, sorry. So the answer was negative 8 minus 4. Then I click this radical sign, 5. And then I'm going to click the right arrow key, because if I don't, the rest of my answer would be inside that radical. But I don't want it to be like that. So minus 2, radical 3. Click the right arrow key again. And then oops, sorry, I forgot the minus. Minus radical 15. And again, it'll look kind of weird, but if you just highlight it and click on mathquill, it'll show up here. Okay, this next one we have a plus minus. So I'm going to click mathquill, x equals negative 3. Plus minus is right here. And then 2 rad 3. Next one is the fill in the blank, so you can just enter in your answer in here. Same with this one. Okay, this next one we have a fraction. So there's two ways of doing this. The first way is how I did it, with parentheses around the numerator. So x equals, and then parentheses 3 plus minus square root 105. And then I'll close the parentheses around the numerator, so I just click my right arrow key to the end of it. Then I'm going to hit the slash button that's next to the right shift button. Then I'll create a fraction, so then I can press 8 there. So then that would be the answer. Or another way of doing this would be without parentheses, to do 3 plus minus square root of 105. Then we're going to highlight all of this and then click the divide symbol that's next to the shift button, or I guess you can also click divide here. Oops. Okay, never mind. Just kidding. Don't do it that way. Click the little slash button, like where the question mark is, and then put an 8. So either way will work and it'll mean the same thing. Okay, for this one, so we have the fraction again. So it was, I'm going to use the parentheses method just so I don't have to highlight. Minus the square root of 33. Right, click the right arrow key to the end over 4. and then I'm going to click the right arrow key so that ends up over here. And since I want less than or equal to, I'm going to go over to relationships and click on less than or equal to. And then x less than or equal to, and it's going to be the same things but plus, so I'm going to Control C to copy, Control V to paste, and change this to a plus. And yeah, it looks kind of crazy here, but again, you can just highlight and click on mathquill and see and make sure that's the answer that you want to submit. Okay, if you have any questions on how to use mathquill or how to enter in your answers, please let me know.